That is the sound of a Tim Shaw PAF. Okay, this is a Norlin era Gibson Les Paul Standard 1981, which I believe is around the first year of those pickups. These are both the original Tim Shaw PAFs that some people are really crazy about, and they're sought after. And I saw a set for sale in my area on Craigslist, a pair of pickups for $650 out of a guitar like this. Seems kind of high, you know, but well, I guess they're considered collectible, or they have a specific sound. For me, bridge pickup, I mean, it sounds good, but I don't know. I've got a guitar with some throwback pickups in it that I actually like better, but those are also really expensive too. So this is both pickups. Okay, I digress. Rhythm pickup. They sound great. They're nice. Are they better than T-tops? Seem maybe similar. I don't know. Okay, talking about Norlin era Gibson guitars, mostly 70s, into the 80s, and then the late 80s, early 90s that the guy Henry J took over and got Gibson back on track, making guitars like they did in the 50s. This is definitely not like a 50s guitar. Got a big old volute on the back of the neck. The neck is not mahogany, it's maple. They did a lot of maple neck guitars in this era, and as a result of the maple neck and maybe not the finest cuts of mahogany, these guitars are quite heavy. This guitar weighs over a pound more than either one of my other Les Pauls. I mean, that's considerable. So this guitar is just a hair under 10 pounds. Some of them get up to 12 pounds. Would you want to play 4 sets in a bar with a 12-pound guitar wrapped over your shoulder? Well, I wouldn't. But it's not all bad. One thing about these guitars are they're very durable. With a maple neck, it's kind of hard to break them. They are pretty stable, stays in tune really well. What else can I say that's good about it? Oh, inside the control cavity, there's a metal plate that the potentiometers anchor to, and then there's a metal can that goes over it. And so this is all for shielding purposes. And Gibson, in their wisdom back then, thought that this was something that was going to make these guitars really quiet around places that have lots of lighting or bad circuitry or whatever. Fluorescent lights make guitars hum like crazy, as I'm sure you've experienced. So this guitar, it's pretty darn quiet. I don't know if it's much quieter than my other Les Paul. It's more quiet than the Les Paul with P90s, but P90s are famous for picking up RF, you know, any kind of whatever humming thing you've got. Like right now, there's a woodworker next door. He's running some sort of table saw. that would come through my guitar. It would pick it up. It would make some noise, audible noise that I would hear out of my amplifier. This guitar does not do that, so that's one good thing about it. Okay, what else about Norlin era guitars? Okay, the binding. Ooh, it's really thick in the cutaway. Yeah. Yeah, I guess they did that to cut, you know, to cover up the maple cap or something. It was just a style thing that they did. The other thing is the dish of the top, the carve of the top, it's not got much of an arch to it. It's pretty flat. So I think they kind of got a little lazy with that. The other thing is headstock. They got bigger. Why they did that? I don't know. They didn't make the logo any bigger. You'd think if they had a bigger headstock like Fender, they put a bigger logo on it like Fender. They did not do that. They just made the headstock bigger. And I don't know, does it, you know, help with the string angle? No, it actually makes it a little worse. You know, you can see the strings are kind of coming off the nut at an angle. It's more extreme, but it still, you know, holds tune. It's a quality guitar. Neck shape. They weren't big necks. They were very wide, flat, kind of modern feeling necks. Some people really, really like them. I actually like it just fine. I think it's great. But, well, there you go. That is a Norlin era 1981 Les Paul with those PAF style pickups that people pay too much for. Okay.